Right. Okay. The house textures. There are two versions. One of which you may have seen before. Um, yeah, it was never meant to be like actually in the finished project, but I put it in. It's just blue. It's blue. There's not none of the fill layers are labeled either, so you can't tell what's what. I do this. So this is the door. This is the frames. This is the window. This is the step. This is the roof, and this is like the actual house. It doesn't look good. All the values here are kind of like not useful anyway. It's in the file, but I didn't use these, so I didn't put it on my Miro. It's there. I'm recording it now, so at least you know of its existence. But it was never meant to be like the final product. It was just meant to be some kind of silly little placeholder, just to prove that the export and stuff were all working. This one, however, this one is the one that I actually intended to put on the final product, and it's what I did put on the final product. If you go over to House 2 Stories textures, most of the textures that are used here are just the textures that was used in House 2 Story. Similar to the train and the tender, but the train and the tender are put in the same place. The only one that doesn't have a connection to the original is the roof. Yeah, the roof is a new material. It's and yeah, that's the hex code and stuff. It's on my Miro as well. There's not much interesting to say about this. It's all solid blocks of color. If I had more, well, if I actually timed myself properly, I could have went into Illustrator and made differences. I could have put a crack in the window. I could have made details on the doors that made it look more run down. I could have added some kind of mold or moisture dripping down from the edge of the underside of this roof here because it wasn't added a proper gutter. But it looks shabby. It looks bad. It's intentional. It's intentional that it looks shabby. It isn't intentional that it looks bad. There's not really much else to say. It was unwrapped in 3ds Max. All right. It has a decent amount of polys. There's all the files. It's not. There's not much to say about this. There was no real inspiration either. I just kind of picked colors and went. That was it. So yeah, that's